Hey everyone, Mano back here with another Destiny 2 video, and we're jumping into PvP today. Did you know that right now you can get the best pulse rifle in the game and also one of the highest time to kill weapons in the game in PvP right now for free? It comes from Trials of Osiris, and many of you are probably like, oh, Trials of Osiris, I'm not going to go do that. But the truth is that you can go get these weapons for free, and you can get multiple rolls on different characters that allow you to get this amazing weapon. It is the Messenger Pulse Rifle from Trials of Osiris. And today, I'm going to show you some great plays. I'm going to show you some details about the weapon, as well as some god rolls. This is by far my favorite pulse rifle in Destiny. It is my old favorite from Destiny 1 when it came through Trials then, and it is my favorite now. I love this thing. It is a high impact pulse rifle, and high impacts are actually really good. It's an old Redrick's Claymore type of feeling, but the thing is that you don't have anything in the way. Just check out a couple of clips that you can see here where I proc Desperado. Currently, this is the only weapon that is at light level that can roll with the Desperado perk, and it just shreds through enemies. This thing is an S tier weapon in almost every activity, and let me just show you why. Here's a small clip, and you can see what happens when Desperado is procced. Not only does this thing sound like a beast, it also has potentially the highest time to kill in the game for a primary weapon. It's absolutely insane. So now is the time to go get one. All it takes is a little bit of glimmer, a little bit of time, and also a couple of teammates. Yes, you will have to get some teammates to do this because Trials of Osiris will not let you launch in solo. However, there are going to be a lot of people farming this weapon this week, and so now the population is going to be very high. In fact, last week when the Igneous Hammer, which is the hand cannon for Trials of Osiris, was in the loot pool as a primary weapon that a lot of people wanted to get their hands on, the Trials population was at its highest since the actual launch of Trials of Osiris in Destiny 2. There are going to be a lot of people playing this weekend, and the truth is that the player population being so high is going to help mitigate a lot of the sweats and some of the cheaters that still exist inside the game, and Bungie is improving the game mode all the time. Also, with the removal of stasis being so powerful and so overpowering in the Crucible, you may actually enjoy your time. So let's go ahead and talk about what you need to do to get it. Again, it is free except for a little bit of glimmer and a little bit of time. For those of you who have never participated in Trials of Osiris, or maybe just need a quick reminder, what you're going to do is go talk to Saint 14, who's hanging out in the hangar bay in the tower. What you're going to do is you're going to pick up, first of all, you're going to need to pick up a passage. Most people pick up a Passage of Mercy because that will grant them a free loss on their card. And then you'll need to pick up the endgame bounty, which means that when you complete matches and rounds, you make progress on this bounty, and it will grant you the 3-win challenge reward. In addition, you can also pick up the other bounties that are there to get more Trials tokens. It does not matter if you win or lose. It just requires that you play Trials of Osiris. In fact, if you lose all 10 games, you can actually still get a 3-win reward. So that means that on 3 different characters, if you pick up that bounty, that's 3 different rolls on the Messenger Pulse Rifle. Now, some others on the interwebs have suggested just speeding through this process and jumping off the map 10 times for 10 rounds so that you can pop the bounty really quickly and move on with your life. But this week, I really suggest that you folks try to get into some Trials of Osiris. Not only because stasis has been nerfed, but also because there's going to be a huge player population. It is a good time to go and learn and participate inside of Trials. You never know. You might pick up an LFG team that you can get 2-3 wins pretty easily. And what you could do is shift to different characters. That means that you would get 6 different rolls of this weapon at least. And that's not even counting Trials tokens. You could actually get multiple possible potential awesome god rolls on this weapon. Now, speaking of god rolls and mods and things like that, let's go ahead and get into that. We're going to head over to d2gunsmith.com, and that is going to give us all the weapon perks that we can get on the Messenger, as well as the Adept version of the Messenger. So what's the difference between the two? What's the god roll? Let's go ahead and talk about it. Some really good rolls that you would want to look for is anything that boosts range and stability. For me, I really like high caliber rounds or ricochet rounds in the second slot. For me, Killing Wind or Rapid Hit is really good in the third slot. But by far, the best thing that you can have in the last slot is Desperado, which means that when you reload after a precision final blow, it will increase your rate of fire to a maximum level. Now, Kill Clip and Head Seeker and One for All are all decent perks, but nothing outclasses but Desperado. And since this is the only weapon that can actually roll with this currently, this is what you want to be hunting for. Some kind of a range and stability on your first column. Again, HCR or high caliber rounds, ricochet rounds or something like that. In the second slot, Killing Wind, Rapid Hit. Zen Moment's okay too, as is Outlaw, but I really prefer Killing Wind just because it really synergizes well with Desperado. I've actually got a roll like this right now. I just don't have high caliber rounds on it. As with all weapons, you can put different mods on top of it to boost either its accuracy, targeting, or stability, or even counterbalance. But if you have the Adept version of the Pulse Rifle, which comes from the Flawless chest, you can put any of the Adept weapon mods on there as well. Personally, for me, I put a counterbalance stock on this, and this thing will shoot like a laser beam. I don't even need Adept counterbalance. Now, you do want to be looking for a recoil direction of 75 or anything that ends with a 5. That will allow it to not pull to the left or to pull to the right. It will pretty much be a straight up and down shot. So you can see I'm just using a base counterbalance stock. I'm not using any of the Adept mods on this particular roll. So I'm definitely going to be hunting for this roll this week. For the Flawless chest. But again, you can get a base version of this that is not the Adept version for free right now. And if you've got a team that can get you to 3 wins, that's 6 rolls on your character at least this week. One common complaint I do hear about people who are looking to get this method done is that they can't find people to play with. But the truth is that if you look for different LFG groups, I know Xbox has one, I know PlayStation has one, and the PC community actually has a huge Discord that is full of people who want to play. You can probably find a group of people that will play trials just for fun, even just to get maybe a couple of losses on the cards, or maybe even get to 3 wins. Now is the time to try it. It's a great time to jump inside the Crucible and jump into Trials of Osiris. In fact, this weekend, I am going to be helping people to get 3 wins inside of my stream. My stream is at twitch.tv/manodester777. I usually do exotic helps, raid helps, grandmasters. We've been knocking out a ton of those. So if you're looking for a great Destiny stream or a place just to hang out, come on over and say hello. As always, if you like something in this video, a positive rating with a like is greatly appreciated. It helps the YouTube algorithm find other people to share this content with. As always, if you do like it and if this video helped you out, consider subscribing to the channel. We're getting very close to 60K subscribers, and I hope that we can keep growing the community as well as the Discord, and you can be a part of that. As always, thank you so much for watching. Good hunting, Guardians. I will see you next time in the universe of Destiny.